Continuing local news coverage on First News at 6 right now. 3 deadly fires across our area in the past 2 months and 6 lives lost.
They all have one thing in common. None of the homes had working smoke detectors. The first one happened back on March 4th in an apartment along East 3rd Street in Salem. 62-year-old Gail Reed died when a bedroom caught on fire. Then last Monday, flames erupted inside this home along Powers Way. 10-year-old Corinne Gump and her grandparents Bill and Judy Schmidt died in that blaze. Investigators believe there were no working smoke detectors there. And just yesterday, 2 little boys lost their lives in this fire along Boyles Avenue. Firefighters got there within 4 minutes of the first call for help, but the smoke was just too much. 27 First News reporter Julie Bercik spent the day talking to local fire departments who have an important message for homeowners.
Yeah, Lauren, that message is working smoke detectors can save your life. It's something that needs to be in every home and apartment. And when it comes to fire prevention, smoke detectors are critical, but so is having a fire escape plan.
Fire scenes are chaotic. There's a lot going on. The American Red Cross says you only have 2 minutes to get out of your house when a fire starts. That's why it's so important to have an escape plan.
So there needs to be 2 ways out of a house, 2 ways out of a room. When you go into a room, look, is there a window? Can I get out of that window?
Having a plan is step 1. Practicing it is important too.
Talk to your kids. If they had a fire drill at school, then that might be the day to do your fire drill there at the house.
An escape plan also needs to include a safe meeting place outside of your house.
The neighbor's house, the oak tree across the street, that is where you need to meet your family, and that's when you're going to call 911. Do not go back into the house.
If you live in an apartment, know where the fire exits are.
What end of the hall is it? Because you may have to crawl low under smoke because it could be a smoky situation. So where do you go once you leave your apartment? And practice that and know that.
Austintown Fire Department also stresses fire prevention, having working smoke detectors. The assistant chief says crews went on a call Tuesday night for an apartment fire and says the person took the batteries out of the smoke detector. No one was injured.
And if she would have had the smoke detector, we wouldn't have had the problem we had last night, the whole building full of smoke.
Williams recommends updating your smoke detectors too. They change just like everything else.
So the Red Cross says you should have smoke detectors on every level of your house, and that includes inside your bedrooms as well as your basement. Now, you can take a fire safety quiz and even draw your house and make an escape plan on the Red Cross's website. We posted a link for you on WKBN.com.